Hey guys, what's up? Remember the video showing information about the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX introduction to Duel Links? It shows a duel between Jaden and Aster, and by extension this confirms cards coming to the game. These include Elemental Hero Blazeman. This is a Fire Warrior level 4 with 1200 attack and 1800 defense, and its effect is, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except fusion monsters. Also, send 1 Elemental Hero monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Elemental Hero Blazeman. And if you do, this card's attribute, attack and defense each become the same as the monsters sent to the graveyard until the end of this turn. You can only use 1 Elemental Hero Blazeman effect per turn, and only once per turn. This card makes me feel that they will introduce the attribute fusion monsters. You've got Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, that's the water one. You've got Elemental Hero Nova Master, that's the fire one. And you've got the other 4 as well. And this acts as a good searcher for that deck. You'll see the card below is a fairly new Destiny Hero. It's Destiny Hero Drill Dark. This is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1600 attack and 1200 defense. And its effect is, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your hand with attack less than or equal to this card's attack on the field. You can only use this effect of Destiny Hero Drill Dark once per turn. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. This enables you to bring out another Destiny Hero quickly, and the piercing can be good against defensive decks. The next card is Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. Unlike the last card, this is one of Aster's classic cards. It is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1400 attack and 1600 defense. And its effect is, once per turn, you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a normal spell card, send it to the graveyard, otherwise place it on the bottom of your deck. During the main phase of your next turn, you can activate the effect of that spell card in your graveyard, even if you no longer control this face-up card. This can be good if you're planning on running mostly normal spells and not really running any sort of back row support. Otherwise, don't risk it, as a 20-card deck won't get the best advantage out of this card. Next card is Polymerization. This is a normal spell card that says, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. This card is already in the game, but I think now you have the chance to get the alternative artwork for it. The next card is Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. This is a Light Warrior fusion level 6 with 2400 attack and 1500 defense, and requires Elemental Hero Sparkman and Elemental Hero Clayman. Its effect is, must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card to target 1 face-up monster on the field with original attack less than the attack of this card. Destroy that target. This, by definition, confirms the release of its fusion materials. It is one of the first fusions used by Jaden in the anime, and can remove a monster on the field provided it is less than 2400 attack, helping to deal with some potentially problematic monsters. For one, you have that very annoying fairy deck where that level 1 monster cannot be attacked whilst your opponent has other fairies on the field. You can remove that card with this effect. The next card is Oversoul. This is a normal spell card that says, target 1 Elemental Hero normal monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. This can bring out your normal monsters, and since Sparkman has 1600 attack, you can get a decent monster, enabling better chances of ending the game. The next card is Elemental Hero Sparkman. This is a light warrior level 4 with 1600 attack and 1400 defense, and it's a normal monster. This is one of the vanilla monsters and one of Jaden's originals. The artwork is interesting as it's the original used by Jaden and not the alternative used by Aster. The reason you can tell this is because Jaden's Sparkman has blue. The colouring has blue on it, in comparison to Aster's, which where the blue areas are for this one, it would be black. The next card is Destiny Hero Fearmonger. This is a Dark Warrior level 4 with 1000 attack and 1000 defense, and its effect is, during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was destroyed by battle and sent there since your last standby phase, target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard except a Destiny Hero Fearmonger, special summon that target. This is useful for bringing out your Destiny cards, and since it is brought out during your next standby phase, it won't be destroyed before you can use it, either whether that be for a tribute summon or for their effects and stats. The next card is Destiny Signal. This is a normal trap card that says, when a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck. This helps you search and bring out many options for your Destiny Heroes, going into the exact card you want for that specific time. The next card is Destiny Hero Dunker. This is a dark level 4 with warrior with 1200 attack and 1700 defense, and its effect is, you can send one Destiny Hero card from your hand to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. This can be useful if your opponent has low life points, however ridding yourself of cards that could be useful in the future can also be bad, especially if your opponent is able to stop you or somehow recover their life points. The next card is Destiny Hero Plasma. This is a Dark Warrior level 8 with 1900 attack and 600 defense, and its effect is, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by attributing 3 monsters, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Negate the effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. You can only equip one monster at a time to this card with this effect. This card gains attack equal to half the original attack of the monster equipped to it by this effect. This is useful as it is generic, provided you can bring out 3 monsters, you can bring this out. Negating opponents' effects can also be good, as it can prevent them from doing anything. However, the problem is, this provides itself with no protection, so is often weak to cards such as Mirror Wall and Order to Charge, though this can be used to remove your opponent's stronger monsters. The next card is Fusion Recovery. This is a normal spell card, and its effect is, target 1 Polymerization and 1 fusion material that was used for a fusion summon in your graveyard, add them to your hand. This is good if you want to focus on a fusion-based deck, as you can bring back 2 cards from your graveyard and then proceed into a further fusion. The next card is Elemental Hero Neos. This is a light warrior level 7 with 2500 attack and 2000 defense. It is another vanilla monster used by Jaden. This is a card from the second series of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, when Jaden has to face the Society of Light. This to me sounds like they will soon introduce the Neospatians, as this was used to contact fuse into the Neos fusions. This may not be an immediate change, as they will want to focus initially on his elemental heroes first, and then I'm sure the Neospatians later within probably the next couple of months. The next card is our Righteous Justice. This is a normal spell card that says destroy spell and trap cards equal to the number of elemental hero cards you control. This can be good if you have the same number of heroes as the number of back row cards. This means you can protect your monsters and can force your opponent to lose cards quickly. Lastly, there is a final section just down below as I scroll, and you can see it there. It says the World Championship 2018 Duel Links representatives for each region will be chosen from Kyber Cup event preliminaries to the World Championships 2018 Duel Links regional event and an unrevealed event method. So, what do you guys think of the cards I have mentioned? Obviously, a lot of initial support for both hero decks, so those of you who like them are not going to have much time to wait. Which other cards would you like from these archetypes? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And